Hello again, I'm back with another look at your full forecast. Here in Texas, we're seeing those southerly winds as those winds are moving into this low pressure system just north of the Texas Panhandle. We're going to talk a little bit more about what that's going to do for us in a second. But temperatures across the state in the low to mid 60s, have a few places up in the Panhandle already in the mid 50s, 63 right now in both St. Angelo and Abilene. I just mentioned before the break, our overnight lows aren't going to be quite as cool as what we saw last night. That's thanks to those southerly winds helping usher in more heat and moisture, as well as we're going to see some clouds developing overnight to help keep in some of that heat, like that blanket we've talked about before. Overnight lows getting into the lower 50s, low to mid 50s, as well as the upper 40s towards some of our eastern locations like Eastland, going to get down to 47. They're going to be that cool spot tonight. Here in St. Angelo, we're going to get down to 50 degrees. Even Abilene looking to be that warm spot, only getting down to 55 degrees. Tomorrow's going to be pretty similar to what we saw today. Temperatures pretty near average for this time of year, peaking in the mid to upper 70s. 78 is going to be that high here in St. Angelo. That cold front starting to approach tomorrow night, so Friday's highs are going to be in the mid 60s with scattered to more widespread rain throughout the morning and early afternoon. And then this weekend we'll start to slowly rebound, getting back into the 70s. Now, speaking of that rain coming tomorrow, most of us or all of us are under a marginal risk or a level 1 risk for severe weather. Those main impacts we're going to be tracking are damaging wind gusts and large hail. Heavy rain can also be a factor in some of those localized locations. Flooding possibility with some of that heavy rain as well. But let's take a look at the timing of what we're expecting with this cold front. Tomorrow morning, this is that same low pressure that we just talked about at the start of the show. That's going to swing this cold front into the Panhandle. By dinner time, that system starting to approach the big country, already seeing some of those showers and thunderstorms developing in the big country. Tomorrow night into Friday, we're going to see that continue to move southeast through West Texas. That'll be that best timing for more widespread rain chances Thursday night into Friday. And then as we get into the day on Friday, isolated rain chances up in the big country, at least through early afternoon. And those rain totals going to be highest, of course, in the big country and the heartland along our eastern counties, as low as trace amounts upwards of an inch. Right now, looking like those highest totals, of course, up in the big country. Albany looking at 1.5 inches, Throckmorton 1.25 inches, Abilene looking at about 1/2 inch, here in St. Angelo about 1/10 of an inch. Now, to wrap this up with a 7-day, like I said, behind that cold front, going to take a little moment, creeping back up to average for this time of year. By the start of next week, we'll be right around that mark 79 on Monday with partly cloudy skies. As we get towards the middle part of next week, though, we'll continue to see those temperatures in the mid to upper 70s with some isolated rain chances. Back to you, Esmeralda.